Coronation Street delays Tim and Trisha's huge showdown. Coronation Street has delayed the huge showdown between Tim Metcalfe and Trisha Marlowe, with Tim having to wait another time in order to confront the person who groomed him as a teenager. The ITV soap introduced an issue-based storyline last year, where Tim came into contact with Trisha, a figure from his past. It turned out that the pair had slept together, though Trisha was in her 20s while Tim was just 14 years old. Despite the fact that Tim had looked back on this period of his life with a degree of fondness, his wife, Sally, pointed out that he was under the age of consent, and was therefore a victim of grooming and statutory rape. Tim initially didn't see it this way, and maintained that he wasn't a victim. After discussing the situation with Sally and his close friends, he gradually realized that they may be right in viewing the situation with disgust. Monday's, April 6th episode of the ITV soap saw Sally persist in trying to find Trisha, and she eventually discovered that she was working at Freshco. Tim, however, was nervous at the prospect of talking to Trisha. Tuesday's installment began with Tim and Sally driving to Freshco to speak with Trisha, though Tim was evidently nervous despite wanting to appear dead calm. With Sally's support, he headed into the shop. He didn't get his wish, however, as it turned out that Trisha was on holiday in Spain for the next fortnight. The pair returned home, but it doesn't look like it will be the last of the story, as it has already been confirmed that Anita Booth will reprise her role as Trisha. Upcoming scenes will also see Tim confide in close friend Steve McDonald, with a Weatherfield insider teasing. Tim has come to realize that his relationship with Trisha when he was younger was wrong. He feels that he can't get closure without talking things through properly. Sally and Steve are both there to support Tim, but he feels that this is something he needs to do alone. When will Trisha make an appearance?